All right, all right. I don't really see no fish in the water, but I know they're here. It's pretty slow right now. Just got my worm out. Usually you can see the fish a little more, but it's still cold. But we sitting in the high 40s today. We ain't sitting in them low 40s. What up, good night munchies, brother? How you doing? What are you fishing for? Trout? Really anything that bites. But I've caught in bass here. I've caught in creek chub, shiners, and stuff like that. I even caught in bullheads here. I'm not gonna say trout don't live here. I just haven't seen any trout here yet. What up, Paul Wolferin, brother? Always good to see you, my guy. Yeah, I'm not saying that there ain't trout here. I just haven't caught any trout here, but I have caught catfish. I have caught bass. I have caught creek chub and different stuff in that assumptions. Some shiners as well. I'm gonna walk up and down this for real. It goes far. Definitely stretches. What I say right now is I don't even see no fish in the water. Usually I see them in the water, but they're probably moving around a lot, trying to stay warm. It's not as cold as it has been, so you gotta take advantage of these type of days. It's been real. It's real. It's kind of warm. No high winds or anything like that. I've walked down this creek and fished with my kids and a few other people, but like I said, I'm not seeing any fish right now. But I ain't gonna stand in one spot. I'm gonna move, look for the bite for sure. I'm gonna throw one or two more times down this way towards this little generic waterfall, and then I'm gonna move. Oh my gosh, it got stuck. Yeah, I'm just looking for him right now. What up, Night Wolf? Mush Butler, how you doing, brother? Good afternoon. Is there actually fish in here? Yeah, there's fish in here. Like I said, I've caught catfish in here. I've caught bass in here. Caught creek chubs and shiners and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Paul. I ain't seen them swim. Usually I don't got to cast too many times to see them. But again, it is still them cold weather, so the fish is probably moving. Same thing I'm about to do. I'm going to pull something out, though, for sure. Yeah, I don't see any in the water. They're not around here, though. Sometimes you don't even see them, and they just be on the bottom sitting. Yeah, definitely that night wolf. They definitely easily spook. Not easy to catch. I think out of all the fish I be trying to catch, them are the ones that's professionals at getting the damn bait off the hook. Walk around this bush. It get real low over here, so I don't know if I'm gonna be casting too much right here. I think I would keep walking now. I'm just trying to see any signs of fish life. Another damn tree. This spot never really disappoints. Yep, I see signs of fish life right here. Ooh, I just spooked a bunch of them too. Oh. They're attacking my bait. Bunch of little guys. It's a bunch of them though. That worm is doing what the hell it's supposed to do when it hit the water. I'll tell y'all that much, chat. The amount of green and stuff that's coming out of the worm is crazy. Oh shit, they might have just got me. Nah, they ain't get me. They about to get got. It's a whole bunch of little guys. I need something bigger to hit. Honestly, it's gonna make me take. Damn, I can't. I said it's gonna make me take my bobber off. I like throwing just a pinch weight down here and letting it hit the ground. But this bobber is actually on a slip bobber method, so I would have to cut my line and take it all off to reset that, which I'm not about to do that for this pole. Because every time I throw that bobber in and hit the water, I see all of them swim away, but they didn't come back. They some suckers for some bait, I'll tell you that much. These look like a bunch of creek chub and stuff, though, but you never know. There could be some bass in this and all that. I see over 100 fish right here. What up, Yoshi? How you doing, brother? I might just lower it for real. Yeah, I might just lower it because I can see it hovering over their heads, but they're swimming at the bottom. So I'm gonna lower my hook a little bit. Still got some nice juicy worm on there. Have to lower it. They're definitely making their way down the stream. I didn't splash her too much. 100 fish done turned into 10 fish. Oh, no, they coming back. They spinning the block. Well, 420, how you doing, brother? Try to throw it further away from him. I'm not trying to get all these little guys' attention. Oh my gosh, that was my opportunity right there, chat. I ain't gonna lie. They all sitting in the same fucking spot, for real. Yeah, they all sitting in the same spot. So this is what's making me want to lower my bobber some more because the spot they're sitting in. Damn, I'm getting bothered by this tree. The spot they're sitting in is lower. It's like going down some fucking steps. I start out real high up on top of the top step, and then as the bobber starts to get closer to me, it gets lower, and then gets to that point where I can't even, where it's not touching the ground. My baby touching the ground, then it gets higher up off the ground. But the lowest spot is where they're sitting at. I think I'm about to walk down and then come back to the spot in a second. I want a more aggressive bite. Right now, only a few of these 100 fish is being bold to bite this bait for real. Yeah, I'm gonna walk down some more. What the hell did I just get stuck on? Hey, this worm's a survivalist. I'm using a nitro worm, by the way, a green nitro worm. Yeah, they can see me up here. I'm walking one way, I see all of them swimming the other way. They'll see me up here on the shoreline for sure. Fuck around and catch a crawfish if I keep fishing so low to the bottom. See, now I want to fish up. I want to raise my bobber down. I mean, up some, because it gets lower right here until I get underneath this, like, this bridge. Shouldn't have brought a bobber, though, chat. I really shouldn't have. It's spooking the fish more than it's getting their attention. Freaking got snagged on the eye hole. It's spooking them more than it's getting their attention. The bobber is, for sure. I just didn't feel like getting hung up a bunch and having the possibility of having to keep fixing my stuff. But, I mean, I guess I'd rather tie a hook on than put a whole bobber pinch weight setup on. I don't even see no fish over here. I know they'd be sitting by this log right here. This is kind of where I caught the catfish at, by this log. I'm honestly keep walking now. Like I said, I'll come back to that spot, but I'm trying to find some deeper parts in the water for this to be fishing here. I guess a creek, so you can see the ground for the most part sometimes. Sometimes it's easy to spot some fish. Right now, I ain't even spotting them. My worms on bare minimum. Like they done ate the big slab worm that was on her. They were over there taunting it in the water. I don't know what it's doing right now. I was gonna say, hopefully it ain't snagged. My bobber was leaning sideways. Must have been just on the ground. Yeah, I prefer more walking through this creek and fishing, but at the same time, when I do fish here, like I said, I usually take the weight off and I don't have a bobber. It goes either or. Man, I want to get out of the damn middle. I want to get up against the wall or something. I feel like the middle is just the undeepest part right now. I feel like the sides are more deep than the middle. Guess it's about to keep moving, chat. So far, I've only seen fish in one spot. I wouldn't say I wasn't underneath this bridge. I just ain't about to stand here. If bites are so slow right here, I'm... Oh. Either my eyes are deceiving me or I've seen a decent sized fish right here. But like I said, my popper's probably scaring more fish away than it's getting their attention for sure. Damn, do I got another pole without a on me? I don't think I do. I got poles on me, but I don't got no small poles on me. I think I got all my catfish rods on me. Any signs of life over here? I really don't see any signs of life over here. Trees over here, fish blocking. I don't want to cast here 10 times when I can see how shallow the ground is. I was gonna say, kids must be getting off school or something. There's a lot of people walking over here. Go with the current, bobber, and not get stuck on the shoreline. Or on the ground. Damn, we fishing too low, chat. It's a deep spot. See if we can get anybody's attention over there. Damn, Chad, we might have to return to our spot. We're the only spot I've seen fish so far. But I'm pretty sure we're getting far down there to where we're going to see more than one deep spot. Like I said, it's a creek. It keeps going. This water's moving and it does have fish in it. It's just really low right now. So usually it's more active when it ain't this low. But I mean, shit, it's low. And it's cold. Fish are trying to keep their lips unripped. Look like we hit a roadblock, chat. The other way is more hard to walk down because I basically have to get in the water to walk down that way. I might try it. I ain't gonna lie. But I ain't planning on going ankle deep. I'll tell you that much. I ain't planning on doing that at all. Oh my goodness. We ain't gonna talk about that. I had a deep spot, a really deep spot actually, but I don't see no fish. Yeah, this is damn near to the deepest right now. I literally don't see a soul. I don't see a soul. I really probably gonna put another green worm on her. The nitro worms be giving off that scent that the fish love to see, love the smell, and they go for it. I got the littlest piece of worm left on her. The first set of fish tore that worm up that was on here. This spot is so damn deep right here, chat. I would actually expect a lot of fish to be sitting right here. Or at least a few big ones. It's freaking deep. I wonder if you can walk down more. Yeah, it's crazy how deep it is right here. I don't end up never fishing on this end. I always end up walking down the creek. I'm gonna put on a bigger worm. Yeah, that green scent just plopped in the water, chat. I do not see no fish here, if y'all were asking me truthfully. I do not see no fish here, but I mean, this water's deep enough. Shit, maybe I don't see them because they in the right spots. I said I've only seen fish in one spot, and I probably will return there if I keep walking continuously down this and I don't see any fish, because I'd rather see sights of fish than see no fish and be fishing there for 20 to 30 minutes. I just got to figure out how to beat them with my bobber on me, because throwing the bobber in makes them disperse. Then they slowly creep back over there. But I mean, if I could just throw it and it can hit the water like a rock or a leaf hit the water lightly, they'll just instantly attack it. They'll see it hit the water and slowly sink down. They'll grab it off the ground. Right now, no, this bobber's fucking huge. Scaring everything. Guess I'm gonna try to see real quick if I can walk down any further past these down trees and see if there's any more water and stuff. Either the world's biggest beaver or motherfucking trees just started colliding here off of the water, pushing them here. But I'm just like, it's a creek. Here, fishy, fishy, fishies. Nothing but a lot of brown leaves and hope. Damn, is there a way for me to get back in? It ain't really looking like it, Chad. It really ain't. Let me see what the water's at least looking like over here. Well, damn. It ain't looking like it's possible to get in. I mean, I can see it. There's just like a whole bunch of debris in the water right now. Like a whole bunch of trees and logs and stuff. Like, it don't look like nothing too much you can fish. Well, I don't know, might. If I can get in, I'm gonna try one more time. Then I'm gonna start walking the other way. Even though I'm not seeing no life down here. Oh, I see something. I see some small fish right here. Let me see if I can drop my bobber down right here. Oh, there's a big fish too. I'm tagged. He wasn't a big fish I seen, but dude, do you want to live? I could use you as bait. Well, we ain't skunked, I guess, chat. Let's try to get something bigger. Maybe a different species. This is not where I want my bar to be sitting at, actually. Yeah, I don't want to be sitting here. It's fucking hard to... It's hard to cast right here. Damn, that sunlight glare is like right in my eyes. Honestly, it's crazy to even just be getting sun. It snowed yesterday. Fuck, I can't see shit. Cannot see shit, and I think I scared the fish away off of that. Off of me approaching, I already seen fish were swimming away. That was hard as shit to cast. That was hard as shit to cast. Boy's sitting over like Spider-Man on a tree stump trying to catch a fish. It looks like it gets deeper and better out that way though. If I continue to go down this way, I just don't know how many tree entries I'm gonna get to be able to get to the water. Well, I'm over here missing donations. My bad, chat. My bad. I've been over here trying to work. First off, I was trying to get out of the skunk situation. We not skunked. We got a shiner. But, I mean, I want some bigger fish. I want some multiple species, you know. I appreciate whoever sent that $1.99 dono. Also, whoever sent the gift. I appreciate you. I'm sorry I missed it. We've been moving. Trying to get some fish's attention without getting their attention, because every time I'm getting their attention, I'm scaring them away. Oh my gosh, that was just a big blow up, like down this way. Or just a blow up. I don't know if it was big, but it was a blow up. They actively eat now. Here come actively eat my bait. Right now I only got worms. I mean, I got other baits. Like I got corn and I got chicken and I got liver. But those were just in the bag with my worms. So I brought the worms specifically for creek fishing. There's this other creek I want to try. This other creek, it be having some nice sized channel cats and stuff in there, but I've never tried the catfish there because the area, that spot specifically, is limited on space. So I don't like going there for that. If I go there, I'm bringing like some live minnows and maybe a worm or two, but I don't tend to catfish there. In some spots I want to catfish and I can't even catfish because just basically the vicinity of what you can cast and where you can cast and everything due to the lack of space. Guess we about to go on a move again, chat. Pull the fish out of here and scare the rest of the fish away. You're about to move down. Ugh. This is low. Oh. This is low-key where I just seen that blow up at. I'm just trying to look and see if I see any fish right here. I don't really see any fish. Yeah, I don't see any fish. What the fuck was that? Still didn't see any fish. I don't know. I just heard something hit the top of the water, but I don't know what it was because I didn't see it in the water. Goodness, chat. A fucking stick just poked me in the eye. Man, I wish I had some fucking waders on. I'll be walking all through this instead of just walking on the sidelines. It looks like it gets deeper right there. The spots just keep making me want to go towards them, but I really want to go back the other way. Oh, this looks like a spot that's inviting. Do I hear a waterfall? I fucking do. There's one right here. A smaller waterfall. Let's not scare the fish. Let's see if we see any. Oh, I got to cast over there real quick. Just one time. Just because the water's a different color over there. Because that little stream that's coming down. Let's do this without getting tangled in anything. Oh my gosh, that was a great cast. Let's hope if we did scare the fish away, they come back real quick. I've never been this deep down. It looks awesome down here. When the water gets a little higher, I know a bunch of shit is going to be sitting in here. More stuff than I'm getting his attention for sure. I didn't see no fish in here. I just had the cast over there. Spots like that, you gotta cast in them. Like casting underneath a drainage pipe or anything like that, or a big old hole, you're always gonna want to cast to that because you never know what's sitting at the bottom of that or sitting right beside that. They be waiting for bait to fall down. Like if you can see it, it's like some steps of water just slowly coming down and stirring the water up and just giving the bait opportunity, oxygen, all of that. Like it's got to be casted upon. But I didn't see no. What the fuck am I dragging up? Stuck on a fucking stick. Jeez Louise. That shit shot out and came right back towards me. And the amount of trees that I didn't realize was behind me until after this situation. Oh, fisherman foul. On the bright side, my hook didn't come off. Hopefully it didn't come off, because damn, I didn't bring my tackle bag with me. I left it in the car. I don't see my hook, though. My fucking hook came off, chat. Actually, my whole leader line broke. Cool. Gives me a reason to turn around when I was getting to the exciting part. And this is why you carry that stuff on you. Well, at least let me look real quick, chat. I just want to see what this is, because I haven't been this far down. Someone got a fucking chair right here. They be staring at the waterfall all day. Oh, the waterfall was not that deep. I'll be back for you one day. Just not today. I ain't walking back down this way. I'm walking the opposite way. But I didn't know it'd get this deep, chat. I didn't know it'd get this far. I'll definitely be back. I gotta go get more leader line and another hook on. That's fun. If I was using my open face, that shit wouldn't have broke. This is basically a walk of shame walking all the way fucking back. I was getting somewhere. I don't know where I was getting, but I was getting there. We caught a fish on this journey this way. Let's catch some on the journey back the other way. What a fucking journey back. Hey, it just gave me a reason to go back anyway to that other spot. Pull some fish out of there. And then walk. See, the other way, like I said, you can't walk unless you're planning on getting in the water. You can't walk down the tree line like this. I mean, you could try, but I don't think you're going to get that far. I mean, actually, I've never tried to walk down the tree line anyway. I've only walked in the creek from the opposite side, the other way. I haven't never tried to walk down the sides of it, but when I've walked through the creek, I've gotten pretty far in through it the opposite way. and the ground just goes up higher. Like right here, it's level. It's fine. I can walk down and be okay. But the opposite way, nah. You gotta fall. You damn near falling down the hill if you try to jump. It's a whole 5 foot jump or drop on both sides, which I guess helps it hold more water. I don't know. The water do get deep on the opposite side. I'm 5'8" shy, and that motherfucker goes up to my knees. So I don't know. It ain't. I didn't see no knee length of water on this side. Besides that one spot I was saying is extra deep. Other than that, no, I didn't. I didn't see nothing like that. So damn, I didn't think I walked this far. This is literally the walk of shame. On the bright side, we almost there, chat. Damn, I hope it's easier to find my little hooks when I get there. My little hooks are still in the pack. I haven't put them in my clear cases. So my bag has over like 12 locations it could be. So hopefully that's not too hard. We find that instantly. But other than that, I'm not stressing. I know where my line and everything is. Just gotta cut some leader line, put on there. What up, your local gamer? How you doing, brother? Damn, Chad, this is about to be tough. This is about to be tough. Oh, let's go. Yeah, that was tough, chat. That was tough. Having to get all this stuff out. I'm using some bluegill hooks. They efficient, chat. Just put that right there. My bag needs some organizing, chat. I'm just one of the people that just be buying stuff and constantly putting more and more stuff in my bag. We don't stop. We don't stop. We shop. Stuff I bought, I haven't even opened out the pack yet. Oh man, this is gonna be tough. My hands are fucking freezing, chat. Don't ask me what knot I just did, chat. The eye hole was too small to do a Parliament. It was way too small to do a Parliament. Gosh, I can't see. The camera's in my freaking face. So say I don't need that much leader. Well, on the bright side, I'm glad I brought my tackle bag. Because I ain't going to lie, chat. I knew I wasn't going to carry it with me, so I didn't think I was going to need to bring it. Would have had to pull out one of my catfish rods and continue to fish. All right. these tag ends off, put a worm on here, and get back to fishing. Still no fish over here, chat. But we about to walk down further down that way, stand in the waterfall or stand in one spot for a minute and cast for a little bit. Then I'm gonna probably come back and spin the block and try that one spot where I said all the fish were and they ain't leaving. Try to lure my bobber and try to get their attention, try to pull some of them out. Because there was some monsters in there, but there was also some small ones in there. Yeah. All right, chat. Like I said, you can't walk down this way really too far. Or at least I haven't tried it. But I guess we might try it. We might try it today. If I get right here in this spot and I cast a little bit and there ain't nothing biting, I might walk down this way a little bit, see if I possibly can squeeze in between some trees and cast a few times before I have to go. I'm gonna try going back the other way. The spot I'm about to stand at right now, I usually come down to this spot and I start to walk through the water afterwards. But I start on this spot at first. Let's try not to get... Let me hold this real quick so I don't get snagged on the trees. Let's try not to get wet going through here. Goodness, I just slid. This is a spot I be casting my rooster tail and everything, be pulling shit out. And caught some bass and everything right here. And then look at the scenery. Like, why would I ever want to leave this spot? When the water get real deep right here, man, it gets crucial. This is one of the spots I actually call bluegill too. Like I rarely see bluegill in here. I see long-eared sunfish, more colorful bluegill than the actual bluegill. Man, maybe I shouldn't have been fishing that low. We're liable to get stuck on something or snagged. Also fishing this height. My bobber's stressing me out. Ain't gonna lie, my bobber's stressing me out. I don't want to get snagged right here. We just reset hook, chat. I'm also not seeing no fish again. Usually I see them. They're in them corner divot spots right now. I just gotta find them. I found one, then I found that second one. The second one's where I caught that fish. I know there's some throughout here because I've walked through here enough times, but it also gets kind of deep further down that way. Like I said, it gets knees deep. I'm gonna cast over here 1 or 2 more times, and then I'm gonna start walking. Okay, that was weird. Oh my gosh, no. Ooh. Where I wanted to throw it, I landed, but there was just a tree I also landed in, and right above that spot. Let's try it again. Well, that's not where I wanted to land. Fuck it. We here. We ball. Trying to stay out of the middle and get on the sides. It's all right, Chad. I set a 2 cast limit before I try to walk down a little bit this way. I just want to give it a try. I've never done it. I don't know what this gate is right here. Hopefully ain't no private property I'm walking on. I feel like arguing with no Karens. Damn, Chad, I can't wait to come back here when it's when the water's a little higher. It's gonna be so exciting to fish here. Fishing here when it's dead and fishing here when it's full of fish is 2 different things. You definitely know why I would come back, but also hopefully when I come back here I have some waders. So I'm what the fuck is that? Why is there a whole rooster in this water right here? Claws and all. I can't see the rooster's head, so I don't know if he's beheaded, but it's a fucking rooster in the water. Can roosters not swim? See, I don't know what this potential fence is thing right here. Hopefully it's not nothing that I have to debate with someone against. Cause I'm walking through here. Well, chat, I don't know if there's any more walkway after this. It's looking like we're walking right in the trees. Definitely I can see how the hell am I supposed to get even through these trees. This is a hard maybe attempt. Yeah, chat, this is looking undoable. I mean, I do see a path, though. Maybe we walk through the path. But this path looks like it was made. It don't look like it's supposed to be this. I don't want to walk onto no one's ritual sites or anything like that. Because I do not got my gun with me. really don't know how the hell I'm gonna walk down to the water. Cause I'm looking, there's no, maybe? The fuck? I ain't gonna lie, this blue jacket or blue tarp or whatever it was made me a little worried when I seen it. I didn't know what it was from a distance. Possibly, chat. Possibly we cut in right here. Hold on. Let me see if there's another possibility on the other side of this. It's not looking like it. Yeah, let's try to walk through right here for a second. See if it's possible. The water's too shallow, Jenny. I feel that. I can agree with that. I mean, but the water has blessed me sometimes with it being as shallow as it is now. But I guess it's also, you gotta put in the concept of weather. Like I said, all the fish that I have seen, they all bundled up in the deepest parts of the water somewhere. And after I throw my bobber a few times and it smacks the water, they panicking and swimming away. I don't know about this, chat. This is looking like a hard no. Yeah, this is I don't know. Whoa. I don't see no life. Tell you that much, chat. I don't see no life. Huh? We here. Might as well cast at least once or twice. The water's definitely shallow, though. You ain't lying, Jenny. Definitely shallow. I literally see no fish. None whatsoever. I don't even know if I want to cast her again. I feel like I want to walk back to that one spot. Because I don't think I'm going to get any further back where I'm going to be able to get as close to the water as I just got back here. That's the honest truth, chat. I'm probably about to walk back. Walked all the way back here and did that parkour through these trees for one cast. Yep, that's what we did, chat, for one cast. You got to try. A fisherman got to be adventurous. Can't be a fisherman and be scared to do anything. And on the fun part, getting back out of here and going back. Fishing poles is touching everything and stuff. And we out. I guess. Hold on. Fucking Vaughn. Gosh, that fucking stick. That stick just stabbed me in my damn thigh. The back of my thigh, that shit hurt. Fucking stick just speared me real quick. Honestly, after that sacrifice chicken, I wasn't trying to walk too much deeper in this spot anyway. Let's go try to catch some of these fish right here in plain sight over here. What up, Grace? How you doing? Daniel, how you doing? You know what? How long has my chat been moving? Because I'm just now seeing that my chat is moving. What up, Eddie? Dave? Helen, how you doing? Tam? My fucking chat has been moving this whole time. I didn't even see it. Kendra, how you doing? Ron, what's up, brother? I'm just using nitro worms right now. We just doing some creek chopping. It's been more of a hassle than it has been to catch a fish, and we've only caught one in a shiner. Man, I didn't know my chat was... I hate when my chat does that. Like, I've been looking at the same thing the whole time, which I should be a little shocked because I've seen the people that were in here. It just... I don't know. There ain't no sign that tells you your chat's not moving. You got to actually touch your screen and give it a shot. Here's some nitro worms. Good old nitro worms. I have catfish baits and catfish rods, but I ain't throwing them catfish rods out in this creek. I have caught catfish out of here, but water's already shallow and slow. And I've only seen a few groups of fish in a few different spots, and I've walked up and down it damn near as far as I can walk before I have to get in the water. And I can't believe I didn't know chat was moving. Of course. The amount of stuff I got in my shoes from climbing between those trees is crazy. Let's see if they still over here chilling. Oh yeah, they still over here cooling it. There's some big ones down there, chat. I don't want them to see me, even though I can see that they already see me. They're not cooling it. They're like piranhas. Once one attack, all of them is gonna start attacking, but I gotta get their damn attention. Damn, Chad, I gotta fish deeper. I gotta fish way deeper. I gotta have that shit on the earth. And not get snagged on the rock. Try to throw it far out and drag it in. But they see every motion. Oh my gosh, there's a leaf on it. It's on the ground though. Something's gonna bother it. Something is bothering it. They're eating it. I'm watching the smallest fish pick it up and shake their heads and drop it. But I'm not looking for those. I want their fucking parents that I see swimming with them. Man, I wish I was fishing without a bobber. How you doing, somebody? Harsh, how you doing? George Bush, what's up? Yeah, a little bit of some bites, but really it's been kind of slow. I mean, it's cold. I walked up and down this creek, and I found spots where fish are piled up together, and now I'm just throwing on top of them. I went to one spot. I started at one spot and casted, and it was empty all the way through until I got to this spot, and there was a bunch of fish. I stayed here for a second, then walked down the opposite way all the way down to the end, and I pulled out a shiner down there. He bit. He got caught. But other than that, I decided to return to this spot. And there's some big fish in this right here in front of me, but I just can't get them without scaring them with my damn bobber. And I would love to take my bobber off, but it's on a method where a slip bobber where you would have to cut the line and restart everything. And I ain't trying to do that. There is fish right in front of me though right now, picking on my bait, but it's the smaller fish just eating the bait. It's not even the bigger fish. Bigger fish are just acting like they ain't hungry. They've ate for the day. Somebody, always good to see you. Always good to see you. I bet over there be smacking more chat if I didn't have a bobber on. They are right here in plain sight though. Oh my gosh, that was a pickup. Like I said, the smaller fish are the ones that's kind of eating my worm. I'm just using nitro worms. They're picking it up and shaking their head like damn sharks. The smaller fish don't care. They see food, they send, they eating. How else they gonna get big? They gotta eat. The big fish like, fuck it. I eat them all. Am I caught on this leaf? I don't see my bait no more. I see it. What the fuck is attached to my bait? Fucking leaf, knew it. I just came off. Trying to throw it far out, even though they still see the splash, and they're trying to avoid the bobber and try to reel it in right in front of their faces where the whole crowd is at. Like, there's literally some monsters in front of me, chat. Or at least some decent-sized fish, not monsters. They just ain't playing. I'm gonna throw over here. The amount of fish that's swimming past my bobber is crazy. Yeah, Dave. I do got peg floats too. That's what's crazy. It's just this specific rod. I just don't want to change. I don't want to alter this rod or change anything on it. But I do agree with you. Anything better than this big float right now. That shit's scaring them. And I would be like, maybe, you know, because there's leaves floating in the water, it wouldn't get their attention so much. But, I mean, it's still splashing in the water. And it's like, as soon as it swims over top of them, they move out of that vicinity. But they're all sitting literally around my bobber. Then there's occasionally them small fish just start pecking at it and picking it up and running with it. But they ain't the ones I want for sure. I'm going to try to throw them this tree over here and not get snagged. 9 times out of 10, most of the fish that's in front of me right now are creek chub or shiners or whatever. Either one. But like I said, I've caught bass and everything right here as well. I've caught catfish right here too. I just need one fish to be bold and attack my bait. So then the rest of the fish would be like, fuck it, he eat. I might as well eat too. See, I was fishing too high and they weren't reacting to it. So then I started fishing lower and now I just feel like I'm fishing too low. I was gonna say, where the fish go at? I don't even see them no more. You definitely know it ain't no damn bluegills. A bluegill would have said, fuck this, I don't care. Y'all not eating, I'm about to eat. Yeah, bluegill would already ate that shit. Do I got some bread on me? Wonder how that'll do. Well, I don't know. I suck at putting bread on a hook. Never mind. Retract that comment, chat. I'm not putting bread on the hook. I feel like that'd just be so fucking hard. It'll dissolve and the fish will just peck at it in front of my face. The amount of fish just sitting around here is crazy. Someone show my bait some love. They're not showing the love at all. They're looking right at it and swimming past it. Go ahead and eat that. It's right over top of your head. That's not a leaf. That's bait. Man, these some smart ass fish. Yeah, it's my old reliable pole. Hey, Doug, that's lit. I appreciate you, brother. Hey, let's go, Dave. As big as it is, I ain't shocked, man. This motherfucker's a disco ball to these fish right now. It's fucking huge. I would. Can y'all hold on? How zoom can I do? Well, damn. I can't get, real boat on the water. But right here in this spot, there's 5 or 6 big fish just sitting here. And then there's a bunch of small fish sitting next to them. That's why I keep casting right here. And then on the same side right here, the same thing is happening. This whole spot is just deep right here. I usually throw my bait cage right here and catch fish and everything. Like, it's just so easy. I guess they just trying to not come out of the water today. They don't want to be on camera. They camera shy. How you doing, first class? First class bass. Yeah, this pole got fish bodies on it, chat. They can't resist a big, nice green curly worm. They can't do it. They can't do it at all. Ain't no way. And just spew that green in the water. Get off that stick. Okay. Ain't no way y'all gonna smell that worm in the water and not eat them. Oh my gosh, they're really swimming past them. They're really swimming past that boy. Jeffrey, how you doing? Man, I wish it's a little cold, brother. They moving real slow. They definitely playing a tough game when it comes to fishing. How you doing, Michael? Yeah, anything that'll bite, but I'm really fishing on top of some fish's heads. I've walked up and down this creek and gotten a few bites and only seen a few sights of some fish. So cold, they playing a tough game, chat. Now I'm sitting in a spot right above a bunch of fish and I'm just casting on top of them. And they just sitting huddled up, staying warm, I guess. I don't fucking know what they're doing, but they're not eating this bait. Only fish that I've seen eat it was the smaller fish. There's some big fish with the smaller fish, and I'm just gonna say it's probably creek chubs and shiners mostly, but I've caught bass and catfish out there too, in this exact spot. Bluegills as well. But yeah, they just playing me right now, chat. Like there is some huge fish right here. Or at least decent size. They running from my bobber for real. Like I said, if I probably didn't have this bobber on, it'd be a different story. But the bob, like, oh my gosh. Some of the fish are so camouflaged you don't see them until they come up off the ground. But there's some fish coming up off the ground just running from my bobber. I just keep raising my bobber up and dropping it down. Hopefully that changed the outcome. But it ain't changing the outcome. It ain't changing the outcome, chat. I wish I brought my other pole. I got only catfish rods with me. And I ain't by the catfish here. Now the worm is dragging across the ground. Hopefully, something says, fuck it, I'm hungry, and picks it up. Something got it. Oh my gosh, it fucking came out his mouth. It came out his mouth. I was like, that big old green curly worm, they're not going to be able to resist that. It's just sitting there right in front of their faces. He wasn't huge, but he was a fish. I should have let him swim with it. He over trying to shake his head and rip the worm in pieces. I can only see my bait in the water because it's a nitro worm. They're green. So you can literally see the bait sitting on the ground and then you can see the bait disappear. I seen him swimming around with it in his mouth. El Dabo, how you doing, brother? Said I got a lot of ambition today. I definitely do, man. I definitely do. Like I said, you can't really be a fisherman and not be a little adventurous. We done climbed through trees and everything. Done walked up and down this creek. Like I said, this is a creek I would rather even walk in. If I had like some waders or something, I would have got in there or anything like that. I don't have no waders for me, but I usually walk in this creek and go deep in the creek. But we just tried the sidelines for the day. It's just, like I said, it's still in the 40s. It's still cold. It still snowed like yesterday. Like Louisville, Kentucky's weather has been mood swinging. Like the sun is out. The sun is out right now, but it's cold. It's windy. Try smaller hooks, man. I'm using the smallest hooks I got, to be honest with you, brother. It ain't even that. It's the fish not really. The fish are really indecisive if they want to eat. It's like I said, it's kind of cold. They all bundled up right here chilling. Like every so often, I get an actual fish that's messing with my bait. Like something about to eat that. Something is literally picking it up. Hold on. He's shaking his head. Swim it in your mouth. Put it in your mouth. You know, all of them just are attacking it right now. Hold on. Take it home to your parents. I need y'all to inhale that shit. Maybe if these smaller fish keep eating it, the big fish would be like, well, fuck it. They're literally tearing that shit up, chat. They literally was tearing that shit up. Look at my worm. Can't even lip you for, bro. Ron got a dinker. The tiniest of fish. Pew. Like, look at this hook, chat. My hair keeps getting in the camera. That's what it is. They were tearing that shit up. He about to go tell everybody, don't eat it. Don't eat it. Did y'all see me disappear? Don't eat it. He about to go tell everybody. Just about how he was squilling, I know he's about to go let the whole fish group know. Don't pop out. But I want the bigger fish to eat it. All of them small fish was tearing it up. Like I said, they're like piranhas out here. Once one hits it, then all of them start hitting it. I just got to ease it over underneath where they're all sitting right here. I don't see my bait. Oh, there it is. Damn, I just scared away a fish. One more hop. Get off. Perfect. Did any fish see it land? I don't see no fish. I don't see no fish. My bait is just cruising. What up, Northern, my boy? Troutline Joe. Troutline Joe. You already know. Is this a bluegill? Oh my God, she just pecked at it. I think this is a bluegill. He's staring at it. He pecked it one time and now he's just staring at it. Well, eat it, ho. Yeah, he ain't going. Hold on. My bait just jumped up in the air. I can see if anything's eating it, but I can see my bait moving. Now I don't see none of the fish that were sitting right here attacking my bait. It was like 20 of them attacking my bait. Now they all that moved over to the left side or something. Man, that creek choke got my hand cold. I'm sorry, Chad, if I keep blinding the camera. My hair is like all over the place right now. I'm leaning down, looking over this hill, but try not to be close enough to scare the fish in the water, because they be reacting to that. Oh, I see the ass. On the left side of my barber. Oh, let's go. Y'all don't see that bait? Oh, y'all seen your homeboy get pulled out the water. Now y'all being precautious. Okay. Okay. I put him back. Shit. He could have been some perfect bait. What are they talking about? Yeah, the bait take wasn't. It was successful for a while, but the water got pretty dirty, and I couldn't keep it clean enough. So I'm just gonna try again when it gets a little warmer. Most likely, I'm just gonna put a bass in there and maybe some minnows. You know, I mean, even though the bass gonna eat the minnows, shit, he gonna grow. Start small, Dave. Marcus Jones, what's up? Thank you, brother. Thank you. Break out some gloves. Poke Original, how you doing? Yeah, some dinky dink. Jesse! David, how you doing? I do not know how to say your name, bro. Beck, how you doing, man? Jungle, what's up? Catch any bluegills? Nah. Creek chub and a shiner so far. Damn, that sounds fire. I've never ate bluegill. I heard good things about it though. Bluegill and crappie. I've heard a lot of good things about them. Those two fish I haven't ate, but I've eaten grouper. I've eaten catfish. I've eaten trout, rainbow trout. I've eaten a lot of stuff, cod, all of that. But honestly, my favorite fish to eat is grouper. To be honest, I've even ate shark and I've even ate alligator, but I haven't eaten no bluegills or no crappie yet. I'm on a fucking tree. I haven't even seen no bluegills in the water. I thought I seen a bluegill. He looked like a bluegill, but I don't know. I just feel like bluegills are aggressive, so if that was a bluegill, he would have ate that shit. He was being real iffy. I'll tell you that much. Scott, how you doing, brother? Honestly, anything that'll bite. Like I've said, I've caught bass out of her. I've caught bluegills out of her. I've caught catfish out of her. Mostly bullheads. I've caught yeah, I ain't never caught a channel cat out of her. I've caught creek chub out of her. I've caught shiners out of here. Different varieties of bluegills, like longer sunfish, green sunfish, all of that, like out of this spot, out of this creek. But mostly, really, I'm just hunting for anything that's biting. I've never catfished here purposely, but I have pulled them out. I don't ever pull my catfish rods out and throw them. The water's too shallow. I already got to worry about rebuilding and resetting my hook on it with a bobber sometimes here. So yeah, I don't intend to catfish here purposely, but I've caught a lot of stuff out of her, basically off a worm. Like all of the things I said I caught has been off a worm. This is one of those spots you can go and you can catch anything off a worm. Nitro worms, that is. I ain't never red worms. Red worms are not ass. They just come off the hook quicker than shrimp, in my opinion. Like shrimp, you're not getting pecked 10 times and your bait still be on there. You in Alabama? No, I'm in Louisville, Kentucky. Yeah, we're in Louisville, Kentucky, brother. Me and my boy Trowline Joe, we're two-person streamers. Well, two-person streamers. We're both on this channel. Me and my boy. I gotta catch them first, Jesse. I don't know. I only done caught two. I'm getting 8 right now. Hold on. I only done caught two. Two small dinks. I don't even see my bait. All right, I see it. You know, I caught two dinks. They done been returned to the water. The fish are still right here. I'm just not seeing them as much as I was. Oh, there they are. Never mind. They're swimming away from my bobber right now as we speak. I gotta drag them. I gotta drag the bobber in front of, or drag the worm in front of a fish that's potentially gonna eat it, a smaller fish. And then once he starts attacking it, then they're like I said, they're like piranhas. Then all of them start attacking it. It's the concept of getting it casted without scaring them with a big ass bobber hitting the water, and then trying to move it over in front of their face without them seeing the bobber move over. They literally are running from a bobber. I'm gonna attack. They picked it up, and then they left. It's like all the fish are trying to stay with a certain group, and if all the group don't come over there and attack together, or one of them don't attack and then they stay in that area, then they gonna move over a little bit. They're literally sitting, going left or they're going right, and my bobber just sitting in the middle of both sets of groups. And then if someone does happen to venture over and take that bite, then all of them start to come over. But the bigger ones ain't fucking going for it. The bigger ones are not going for it. What up, Demon? How you doing, brother? There's some in those trees. Yeah, a garbage bag. It's attached right to them trees, brother. How you doing, Timbo? Hell yeah, Dave. It's me. I'm in the trees. It's crazy. Take that bite again. Come on, I want 10 more fish before I have to leave because I gotta have to leave here soon. I gotta get my daughter from school. It's 4:07. She get off 4:20. Which is fine with me because after touching that last creek chop, my motherfucking hand, my left hand is. Oh. That boy's going for it. He keeps coming through, spinning the block, hitting it a few times, and then leaving. Then spinning the block again. They're really trying to rip this worm off the. Hey, when it's warm out and you throw this shit in the water, it don't last 10 seconds. Big fish be smacking that shit, and it be with no bobber, nothing. Just a pinch weight and a hook and a dream. Them fish be going. Deadass, I think my bobber is my downfall for the day. Which I mean, I still caught fish with the bobber on. It just they swimming away from it. They're seeing the splash and they're reacting to the splash. Shit, if I stand up right now, they gonna swim away. They can fucking see me up here. Just as clearly I can see in the water, they can see me up here standing outside the water. They know I ain't no damn fish. This bitch got me stuck. This bitch got me stuck, bro. This fish. Oh my gosh, now I'm gonna have to stand up. I'm like, what am I stuck on? Damn. What a fucking party pooper. No fucking shot. My worm. I can still. What the fuck?
Best place to catch fish is down by the bridge.
Down by the bridge? It would be easier if there wasn't so shallow and it wasn't so cold, but I definitely hear you, brother. I appreciate it.
It's deeper down there, is what I'm saying, man.
This bridge right here? Yeah.
Down there.
I'm going to check it out. Thank you, man. Have a nice day. I ain't doubting what he's saying. I just already been to the bridge. And I'm staying where I can see the fish right now. I ain't going on no journey. Like I said, I'm about to leave in like 4 or 5 minutes. I appreciate him though. Real fishermen gonna help out. Can y'all hear me? My alarm just went off and I don't know if I have to hit resume or not. Let me know if y'all can hear me. All right, thank you. Wait, where'd the fish go? Fuck, I had to stand up. Where the fuck did the fish go? I can't see him no more. Really, the sun is actually kind of the cause of that too. The culprit, however the fuck you say that word. It was sitting up higher, and now it done moved down and starting to go over. You know, it gets dark at 5 o'clock in Louisville, Kentucky, or you know, wintertime in general. Crazy work. Hell yeah, Norton. Heidi, how you doing? Appreciate y'all. Yeah, Tim. Bruce, what's up, brother? Next time I go creeking, I'm gonna go behind Texas Roadhouse. That way I can catfish back there. Like I said, the only reason I don't like I haven't really attempted to catfish back there because it's a smaller area and there's not a lot of casting room if I attempt to catfish there. But I would just throw my catfish rod right in front of me and drop it. And I usually use minnows and stuff when I go there. I don't really use worms when I go there. And it's so cold. I mean, I'm glad I'm not using minnows today. The worms are still cold. I give you that. But sticking my hand in some cold water, I'm not trying to do that for real. Like I said, it's sitting in the 40s today, and it's gonna be in the low 40s later on the night. Like I think it's like 48 or something like that right now, or it was. Texas lit. I bet it's warm as shit there. I miss the warm. I miss the heat. I respectfully only like the cold if it's freezing my water. I don't like the cold to just be out in the cold. Hell no. Now, if the water was frozen, I'd be ice fishing it. That'd be exciting. I've genuinely only got to attempt that a few times. And that was last year. I didn't get to attempt it this year. It snowed in Louisville, Kentucky 2 or 3 times. It even got 4 to 5 inches, and the water never froze. The snow was on the ground for 5-6 days. The water did not freeze. It did not get warmer outside or nothing. It just did not freeze. Then the snow finally melted for it to snow the next day after them 4 or 5 days. Oh, hell yeah. PB stick. I don't even see the fish no more, for real, chat. I am about to start heading to my car in a second. Like, I don't even see the fish. I think that stand-up was the kill shot. They gonna spin the block and come back right here, but I ain't gonna be here. Also, I think when I yanked my bobber out of wherever that fish got me stuck on, it moved my slip bobber down. So now my bobber is sitting up higher, or sitting down lower. What up, DJ? What you fishing for? Anything that's really biting, but I've caught catfish out there. I've caught bass out there. I've caught creek chub out there. I've caught in all versions of bluegill out of here. You know, I've caught some stuff out of here before. Today, I've only caught in a creek chub and I've caught in a shiner. And I only tend to use worms here. I don't never really try for any other baits, and I've never actually threw my catfish rods out and catfished here purposely. I've just caught in catfish here. But they were bullheads. I didn't catch no channel cats here. Man, that sounds lovely. 64 degrees. Look, Dave even said that sounds nice. Lionel, what's up, brother? Always good to see you, my guy. Lionel. That's my boy. Was doing a little bit of creek fishing for a minute. It was going great, I guess. I've walked up and down this creek and I've had to find the fish for sure. I found them in 2 different locations. In the 2 different locations, I've pulled out a fish, at least in both locations, 1 fish each. $15 degrees out? Fuck. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Y'all scared the fish away, chat. I mean, my pole got stuck. I had to stand up, but I dead ass don't see them no more. They're not even over here no more. They moved. The real question is, where y'all think they moved at? I ain't walking down to that bridge. I'm walking near my car. Oh, I fucking see him. I see him right here in front of me. I was wrong. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, I see him. I made a move. I made a move back over here. Oh my gosh, they're all right here. Get down there. Get down there to them. They're freaking out. They're freaking out. I don't know why they're freaking out. I don't know what's going on. Come on, worm. Get over there. They're right here. Oh my gosh, I'm swimming away from my bobber. Oh. Fish attention. Don't peck it and leave. Keep pecking it. Don't leave. Why are y'all leaving? Why are they leaving? You know what they did? They swim. I can see them more right here in front of me, right here. But they swimmed out closer to them rocks over there, so I couldn't even see them. But when I stood up, one seen me, and he swimmed out where I could see him. Then I moved, I threw my bobber in, and all of them swim back right here. But like I said, they're running from my bobber. If I would rather throw this fish here and not have a bobber on right now. But like I said, I got a slip bobber on it, so I would have to cut the line and reset the whole pole. And it's just not something I would do with this rod. I got other light rods that I throw that I could easily change that setup. Motherfucker. Change that setup. But definitely ain't. I definitely don't have those with me. I only have my catfish rods with me right now. Man, there's some big fish right here. That worm is about to literally smack you. Oh, they're not leaving. They didn't panic. They didn't see the bobber and freak them out. They must think it's a leaf. We're about to get some action. Hold on. Nope, no action. They just swam right past it. Worm wasn't juicy enough, I guess. I said, this is a creek where you can fish with a worm and catch damn near every type of fish. So I've been lowering my bobber, raising my bobber higher. So the worm has some distance on it from the bobber and the fish ain't paying attention. But now it's like the bobber's kind of close to the worm, but it's still on the ground. Damn, Ken Dog, you just got in here, man. I'm about to have to go. It's always good to see you, Ken Dog. Always good to see you, my boy. Yeah, I gotta go, chat. I gotta go get my daughter from school. Come on, pack up fish. Come on, pack up fish. Take that last bite. Go for it. Matter of fact, be a big fish. Go on a run. Take my bobber under and take it down the creek. All right, chat. When I pull this out the water, I'm walking back to my car. Oh my gosh. He's eating it. He was eating it. Keep eating it so the other fish can see you doing it. All right, chat. Yeah, your boys got to get out of here. Yeah, my phone definitely died. Again, it's one of them days. My phone was only like 60% when I stepped out the house, but it's fine. You know, I got to enjoy y'all. I appreciate y'all all chilling and vibing with me. Yeah, I appreciate all y'all chilling and vibing with me. I'm about to get out of here. Thank y'all for all hanging out with your boy. We did get a little bit of fish. We didn't get a lot of fish, but we got a little bit of fish. I might go fishing tomorrow. I don't know. It just depends. My daughter's kind of still feeling under the weather, so I don't know if I want to bring her out, but we'll see how she's feeling tomorrow. But thank y'all for hanging out with me. I'm hooked at Orion. My boy Tryline Joe, he's in the chat. I gotta go get my daughter. I did not catch another fish. I did not secure another fish while my phone was dying. I did get some taps, and he tapped it until it moved out the way, and then he just went about his business. But on another note, you people are amazing. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. We are FOE, Fish On Entertainment. Me and my boy Tryline Joe. So y'all be seeing us again. We'll be fishing. Today is also Tuesday, so possibly an IRL stream tonight. I don't know what my boy Tryline Joe's gonna do, or if he's gonna do it or not. But just have that notification on. Be tuned in just in case. See y'all later. Forever and always, guys. Remember, fish on.